Remember, you are given as your richest birthright the privilege of controlling your own thoughts. Therefore, treat this divine gift with the profound respect to which it is entitled, and do not allow anyone to do your thinking for you, or to influence your thinking in any manner whatsoever, except by the rules of accurate thinking I am passing on to you. Follow this procedure regardless of what people think or say about your method of thinking. If they wish to call you a cynic or a doubting Thomas, let that be their misfortune. But for your own good, go right on thinking by rules which will save you from many mistakes and tragedies throughout your life.
Hello everyone, my name is Irene Daniel and I welcome you to another episode here exclusive in YouTube. And of course I am having an intention with this series, which is all about the 17 principles of success by Napoleon Hill, in which is all about the true essence, the activation of all who we are, what we do, what we represent, okay? So this is not a theory. These principles are not theory, are just a theory when we are just reading or hearing about and and then when we are just reading about or not embracing, not embodying. But when we start really to go in the depth of this theory, for sure, 100%, this will turn to be expressed through you and will be, and it is a fact. So I am going to talk about one powerful principle that really changed my life, and it's about the activation. This principle has the power to activate the leader that is within you. It really activates that leadership that was an essence that was given to me at the day of my birth, that is within you, and it was given to you at the day of your birth. And we are here to become aware of it. No one should lead you, no one should lead you to become that greatness that parts of you that are here to be manifested through expression. Yes. And the day I became aware of this principle, in which I first were listening, and then I started to study, and then I started to implement it because I felt the resonance. I understood in the depth what the meaning of owning initiative, owning leadership. Yes. And so this is what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about you. The intention of this series is really to inspire you, to elevate and empower you to really to your true essence, and then to take immediately action. Yes. And we are going today in the depth of this principle to talk about. I will give you some practical and reflections moments for you. And of course, when you have any question, you can drop in the comments, and I for sure will personally read it all. And of course, you can connect with me if you are ready and willing to go to the next level. Okay, so let's talk about this principle, which when I talk about personal initiative, you may relate direct with taking action. Isn't that so? Or a lot of people do. The majority does. And as a matter of fact, in the beginning, I also thought this has everything to do with action. Yes. But it's really not about taking action. Maybe you are surprised now. Yes. It's about leading your life. It's about leading your life from a space of higher awareness, conscious power, truth, and alignment. You see? It's about you becoming aware of who you truly are, you having a direction, you understanding your purpose, you living with intention, you representing a great value in which you will transmute from a certain idea of how you see yourself living today your life. Yes. So it's about leadership. It's not about taking action. It's about expressing. Yes, expressing. Let's understand this. And when I speak about personal initiative, I feel it deep within me. I feel it deep within me because, as I told you, personal initiative has to do with leadership. So this is who I am. That's why I feel resonance with this principle. And I am leading. I am leading. I was before following. That's why I never felt in alignment. I never felt empowered. I never felt confident. I was not coming from a higher power, conscious power. Yes, but in the moment when I understood the true meaning of personal initiative, this is really where I start to express the true essence of who I am. Yes, I had to become aware of that truth first. Yes, and then I start to lead, and I am leading. Yes, I am leading my life. I am leading my life. This is my birthright to live my life in my terms. and not settle for less. And so, you know what I am talking, when I'm talking about me, I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about, that part, that human part of you. I'm talking about the essence that make that human part extraordinary. So I'm talking about you. And so now it's the time that this principle, not just this one, everyone that I spoke until today, if you were not present live, so you may want to see the replay, it's really so much gold. You see, this kind of services, it's a bless, it's abundance, and they are the beginning of something greater. And I want to also to thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for showing up to this amazing live series. Thank you for being a part of something greater, something bigger. And I am talking about you. Yes, you are phenomenal. You are holding something that no one can give or contribute in such a way as you do. Okay? So Napoleon Hill defines the personal initiative like this, that there are two types of men who never amount to anything. One is the fellow who never does anything except that which he is told to do. And the other is the fellow who never does more than he is told to do. Okay? One is the one who do what it has been told, and the other one is the fellow who only do what it has to be done, and that's it, not more than that. Yes, but Napoleon Hill goes ahead and says that the one who does this thing that should be done without being told, and then he does more, he goes the extra mile with that, yes, he is representing with that something extraordinary. And he is, in other words, leading. He is leading. And he is being led to lead in this way. Yes? So this is so amazing when you become aware of it. Which part of these examples are you? Are you the one who only does when somebody tells you to do and how to do? Or are you the fellow that only does, but then just what it has to be done and that's it? Or are you the one who knows what to do and you give even more than what is accepted? What is, let's say, more than what people are waiting for you to give. Yes? This is amazing when we are really being confronted with such questions. Yes? So, personal initiative is the power that inspires the completion of that which one begins. It's the power that starts all actions, but is not coming from effort. You understand? To be a leader of your own life is not because you are strengthening yourself, or because you're just taking the action, or because you are putting the effort. Yes, it's the inspiration. It is the inspiration that is leading the action and giving the effort. It is the purpose behind the action that make it effortlessly. Is this you giving because you know what's have to be done without being asked? You're just expressing that leadership. Yes? No person is free, I'm telling you. No person is free until he learns to do his own thinking. So think for yourself, because this is one of your greatest gifts, to think for yourself, to take responsibility, gain the courage to act on your own initiative. Okay? And so, indeed, this is the truth. Every principle is interconnected. There's a connection there, you see? I already was telling you. Yeah, pleasing personality is very much interconnected with the going the extra mile, which is not you giving more, is you giving, but from generosity and from intention. You see, this is the intention, this is the purpose, this is the essence of who you truly are. By expressing, you take action. It's an inspiration. And so this principle is also very much connected with going the extra mile. Is you coming from that abundant mindset. Yes? It's a state of being. And so going the extra mile and taking initiative can never be separated. Never. You also cannot separate your hand from your fingers. Your hand are your fingers. Yes? In the same example now, okay? You see, but this principle, this personal initiative is really foundational for you becoming in alignment with your true essence, which is leadership. You are the leader of your own life and how you want to live your life, how you want to, in a creative way, express it each and every day, by understanding the direction, by understanding that personality you must embody in order to elevate, to become a greater, better service provider, human being, a greater father, greater mother, greater friend, to impact, yes, to live more within, to go more to a place called home, to that quiet, silence, space, yes, between thought and emotion. To go back to that pure consciousness, yes? So that is why it's important to recognize your essence, to recognize who you are. And when you begin something, you are not just moving, you are not just taking action. You are being led. You are being led from a purpose, from an intention, or from a habit, or from a belief. Is that belief limited? Is that belief with limitations, or it goes beyond that limit way of thinking? Yes? This kind of questions you should make yourself. So it leads you deeper when you understand this, this own initiative, personal initiative, the leadership. This is a key to activate the leadership within you. Yes? It leads you to understand more who you're supposed to become. You see, you can change everything. So this journey of you understanding who you are becoming, there is no end. Because it is a journey where you want to be more greater every day. It's about becoming more of your true self. And each and every day, it's an opportunity for you to express it. But you must become aware of it. You must become aware of it. Okay? So once you ignite that fire, because you understand your purpose, you live on purpose, because you understand, you give an intention in your life, you have a direction. Yes? When you ignite that fire, because you know the reason why, because you're very much connected with something greater that you ever experienced in all your life. Yes? Not, I'm going to tell you, not life, not people, not fear will be able to stop you. It really becomes a divine force that must be expressed. You cannot hold that back. And I'm telling you by experience. Yes? And eventually, yes, it will be manifested. It will crystallize into your material reality. It will be a fact. Yes? But you are not waiting. You are not waiting the fact, the evidence to show up so that you can lead your life, that you can take own initiative in your life. You can already start to discover that true essence within you. And this is what many don't recognize. Yeah? Not because they lack of will, not because you don't want, yes, but because maybe you are lacking in awareness. And that's why I'm here. You may have forgotten what nature has given to you. It's given to all of us. The power to think for ourselves. The power to understand that who we are, we decide. We decide to recognize that greater parts of us each day and every day. Yes? We decide what is in alignment with the life that I really truly want to live. Okay? So for that, you must take own initiative to say to yourself today, okay, stop. Who am I representing today? The one who is leading or the one who is who follows? Yes? Am I representing doubt, or I'm representing courage. And how do you represent something? By expressing, by decision, by commitment, by loyalty, by inspiration, not by force, but because this is your nature. This is your nature. And what is naturally for you, it's very much effortlessly. Even when the evidence is not here. Yes, even when the evidence is not here. When you are sure and you are knowing, then you don't need no evidence. Yes. And I guarantee you that everything will just come, and it is already here, in the right moment. And the right moment you create. You create the right moment. What kind of moment are you creating today? And from where this moment is coming from lack or from abundance, from leadership or from you following others. So looking what the other business are doing, other people are doing, what is in, what is out. Yes. If they are doing, if this business is working like this, so I'm also going to do the same. Yes. Be authentic, be original, be a creator, be an artist, take leadership, trust in the gifts that you are already given to you, that, Mother Nature, God, the universe gave it to you. Understand the power that lays within your consciousness, of you becoming aware, of you being aware, of you erase your consciousness and express it. Yes? This is a gift that you always should honor, and I am sure you are honoring, but be aware of where you are at now. Yes? If it's serving you, good. But remember, you always can be greater, because this is in alignment. The greatness is in alignment with our essence. To be greater is perfectly natural. Yes? And of course, it comes from awareness and higher consciousness. Yes? But I'm telling you, I'm here to awake this truth to you, to give it to you, the keys, to give it direct from this place, this community to you. And this will be, let's say, the key to unlock it. Of course, by readiness. And readiness is really you taking a commitment decision. I am going to start to own my life, to be the leader of my life, regardless. So, as I was telling you, personal initiative isn't an effort. It's not about pushing. It's not about striving. It's really about mindset. It's about the belief you hold, the frequency, the quality of an idea that you nurture, that you give strength, that you give power, that it will serve you, that will overflow over your heart, and this is what you will harvest. Because you gave power. So be aware of the ideas, be aware of of the power you are giving, from the quality of the idea that you are focused, that you are giving power. And if you are really in the control of that idea, or of the quality of that idea, if it's really serving your purpose, if it's in alignment with your purpose. Yes? And how are you in alignment expressing that leadership? Yes? So initiative is really the expression of abundance, you see, because you are in overflow. To own leadership is really you coming from a prosperous mindset in overflow. That it means in generosity and in full of intention, integrity, yes, and it will show, it will be expressed in the way you act, you see. It will show the way you act, the way you serve, the way you care about others, and how you lead. And we are talking about yourself. It's the way you express and the way you show up to the world. Yes, with your unique gifts, you can express something amazing. It's when your action speaks, yes, I am ready, before life asks. This is really leadership. It's you acting, yes, by or through inspiration before reacting to life. This is really gold when you get to go in the depth of course, of this word. Words are seeds, okay? You should really start to embody through the idea that you really are, that you received, and you understand that this is really my life. This is what I want to co-create. So it's very important that you take that leadership. Otherwise, life really will push you to become that greater. But when you are giving the direction and you are in the flow, yes, you are in the flow, everything is very much smooth. Yes, it's very much smooth, but there is a process that we all have to go through in awareness, yes, or with awareness. So the more we give space to that greater leader within you, yes, to be more expressed, the more you will receive. Because you see, you are drawing from the infinite. You are drawing from a storehouse, from that energy felt, from a substance that it never ends. You can give form. You create there without limitation. And you are not reacting, you see, to life. You start to create from within, from making great questions, bigger questions. And you are creating from a source in which it always seeks expression through you, especially when you give it power, through focus, with intention, on purpose, and you stay loyal and own that leadership, because it was already given to you. It's just now to take control of it. Yes. So that's why habits are here so important. They are not They aren't to force change, yes. They are to channel the truth. So it becomes natural. So you must become really that naturally leader when you go through a certain process of you understanding that that natural being, it comes from a preparation. It comes from a preparation in which you already have or been walking all your life, but in how higher your awareness is about you owning your life, you owning that 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 decision. And this is coming from you understanding how to express it each and every day. This is really what every moment, that the moment where you wake up, that you have the chance to express it. Yes, we are talking about the true essence of who you are. And from that place you create, from that place you express, from that place comes the meaning and the fulfillment. From that place, you will become aware of the 5% strategies that you will develop. And this is where you effortlessly start to improve your action. I mean, you start to improve by knowing, by leading with heart, because you know what you saw. You know what kind of seeds you planted in the garden, which is your subconscious mind. Okay? So initiative is not about doing more, as I was telling you. It's really about doing what matters. It's about to do what matters, but what is in alignment with your true essence. What matters, that it's the opportunity that is here to, that you may want to show, that you want to show that leadership, expressing that leadership, not waiting that someone tells you. When you are waiting that somebody tells you what to do, are you in alignment with that leadership? When you just do what you have to do and not more than that, are you in alignment with that abundance which you are representing? That's the question. So no person is free until they really think for themselves. So are you thinking for yourself, or are you awaiting that someone really helps you into elaborate something that you know already? It's your truth. To own initiative is really to activate that leadership. And activate the leadership is to become aware, and then really to start to express it, regardless of the situation. Is you understanding the direction? And a lot of people really struggle. A lot of people struggle with this, with the leadership, because, as I was telling you, they don't have no direction. They are drifting. They are not aware of their own power, a power that was given to them. Are you aware of these gifts, these mental gifts? The power that Mother Nature, God, gave to you so that you can co-create something extraordinary, that you can contribute for something greater, that you can contribute for a better world? Are you aware of it? Or do you think, are you being taught to think that it's just a theory and this is just for some people but not to everyone? Yes? Are you aware that you have a choice? Are you aware, or did you forget that you are a co-creator? You see, you must become aware of your gifts, your mental gifts, of this exceptional gift of you directing your life. Yes, to understand what is that it gives you joy, what is the purpose you were being given here on this earth. I always say we all have something special to be expressed, and then how we want to express this is where, let's say, the talents, something that you will find out by most of the time by understanding that there are some things that you are expressing, like a job that is not just a job, is something that you even forget the time. You are feeling very much joy, happiness, very much abundant. Yes, these are signs that there's something there for you that is in resonance with what you are here to give. Yes. And so never settle for less. Never settle for less, because you are here for something greater. We are being taught to survive. The world, or the people in our lives that we were living with, they reflect something to us. Yes, and it's okay. It's okay. They reflect something like it's not enough. We must survive. We must fight to own it so that we can deserve it. These are just ideas, concepts, and it's not a fact. It's just a fact when you accept it, when you settle for less. So, and to be here and to understand that you have the power to change everything when you become aware of this leadership that is with this leader that is within you, waiting to be expressed. What is that you are going to change today? What is that you want to change today so that you can become in alignment with that leader that is already existed within you? Nobody can give that to you. It's something that you recognize within you, and you start really to talk, to express, to make decisions out of that essence of leadership. Yes? In my life, personal initiative was always one of my strongest qualities, I have to say. I moved, always by own initiative, but I have to tell you, it was not always selective. I was operating not for my truth. It means I had an idea of life that I was not choosing by myself. I was settling for less. I was not understanding this power that I know today I have within me, which is the assumption of understanding who I am, to believe and act on it in regard, in it doesn't matter if fear shows up or if situations are not even talking for what I know is my truth. It doesn't matter. It's focus. It's always improving, is always being open to receive without fighting for it, without resistance. So I was stuck in a cycle from my past and trapped in illusions. And it was very much long years living in that way. Yes. Which is okay because it was there was a meaning. Yes. I had to strength to have this preparation for today. You see, I'm very grateful for that moments of struggle, of pain, of of struggle and adversities that I call today, but it was really fight and resistance, and I was really fighting against everything that was, that I was not feeling in myself. And so I was outside searching, and of course I was operated from lack, and so lack was always my result. It means I had to experience that. And so one day I really choose to stop to confront that illusion. And it was the day when I started to make big questions, and the day that I decided to invest in myself. I took leadership. Yes, I took leadership, and I made a decision. I want to learn more about myself. I started a mentorship, and I started to turn all that pain, all that illusion into power. I discover really my gifts and my voice, my value, and I stopped to settling for less. And I start to create, because I am a co-creator. And today I know that I live with vision, with purpose, and of course, I am very much in fulfillment. And this, no one can take it away from me. You see, I own my own thinking. My decisions are being led from that future higher self that I know I am representing today through my mindset and actions. I am shaping my future. Yes, today. And so this you also can own through leadership, through owning your own life. Yes, and these principles are for me really an expression, not a theory. A theory will never be something that is extraordinary. Extraordinary is when we are expressing, when we understand, we study, understand, and we activate. This activates. You cannot stop that. So every day I really choose to share this with the world. And this is a decision. This is a decision coming from the leadership woman that I know I am, from that mindset. And I am very, very happy to serve you here on this community. This community that is huge, impacts, and it will, and it is serving you for your highest good. And this I know. Okay. So I want that you reflect now about where you at now in your life. where in your life, in which area are you waiting for permission? Are you waiting for permission to make that decision? Yes? To be yourself, your authentic self. To open that business. To develop that product that will help a lot of people. You know, or that greater relationship. To show consideration to other people. Where are you waiting permission to be yourself? In which area of your life are you waiting to that the situation or people give you permission to be yourself, to take leadership? And where are you playing small by following and rather to lead your own life? Yes, not just think about, you should write, you should start to write because you will see it. You see? This is very, I mean, when you think about, yes, you make the questions and you will have the answer. And then you see, you accept the answer, you write it down, you reflect about the answer that you received and see if there's if the truth is now outside. Yes, the truth is now outside. And now you can say, okay, this is serving me, this I can change. I know I can change. Yes, how can I change that? It's another question. And then it will come. And then will come. So how it looks like if you act today from that higher version of yourself, from that leader that you know you are, how you would act today. If you know you are that leader, if you feel the essence of you being that leader, how you would act today? Yes, this kind of questions you may want to make yourself. Or you can even put here on the chat. How can you take responsibility for your energy and how you want to impact in the world? Yes? How are you showing up every day? From which mindset? From abundance, from lack? This is only for you. I already having and I'm working within every day. Yes, it's a habit, you see, that's serving me each and every day in my business, in my projects, as a human being. Yes. And so I know this is not a theory. These principles are really a fact. They are a fact. They are crystallized in my life. And I'm just here because I'm so rich. I'm so abundant. Yes, I'm here to give the highest, the greatest. And that's why I'm here. And I will keep showing up because I am in alignment. Yes, with my purpose. It's so important for me. Okay. So I would suggest you that in the morning you make a declaration. You take the lead in your life. Say to yourself, I take the lead of my life. I am the source of action. I am the source of action. I am courage and I am in alignment. Yes. And it's not just you making that declaration, writing, you see, and speaking. It's you feeling the emotion. It's you really being that authentic value of you feeling the leadership, the leader that you are. Yes, through words, through effortlessly taking action and giving a direction that you really know it goes beyond what your rational mind may want to say it's impossible. Yes, you take inspiring actions. You choose 3 things every day, each and every day, where you begin something and you bring it to end without even being asked. Yes, you take on leadership, you represented that, you choose 3 actions every day without no one asking you for doing. You do by yourself. You're going to see big difference. And you do this, every day. You turn this because you have an intention, yes? You make that a habit because it's natural for you. It's actually your essence. So, but practice this leadership. Yes, you take really this into your heart, and you are loyal, to this plan. You want to express it, that higher value that you are giving, because you are coming from an abundant mindset. You know why you giving it. You have an intention, you have a purpose. Write down one area where you feel very much passive and decide today the first inspired action that you want to take. And this because you are owning your life, because you understand the direction, you understand what is that you want to give. Yes, you understand the idea that when you embrace will lead you. Yes, through beliefs, through applying faith, there is amazing opportunities that you will start for sure to become more aware, because you are coming from that place. You are seeing it. It may even be there for a long time, but you never notice because probably you were in another level. Yes, not in that high awareness, and not in that abundant mindset, but from lack. So from lack comes lack. Yes. So you are not meant to wait. You are not meant to wait. You are not meant to move without purpose. You are meant to move with purpose, with intention. You are meant to initiate, to create, to lead. This is you. You are not here to be told who to be. You are here to remember who you are. And when you remember, you move with purpose, with power, with grace. This is you. And personal initiative is really a greater power, divine power, that will make everything who you are manifested by resonance. Yes, it's really your higher self in motion. It's the freedom, the truth, your truth, and your legacy. So I want you to make some questions if you are willing. If you want to make some questions, of course you can present it. You can write here on the chat, as I was telling you. Reflect upon. See this this live, if you could not be here present today, show the replays. I will show the replays and look it and take notes and start to understand more a bit who you truly are. And of course, join my mentorship, my services, my higher value of services if you are really resonating with this message, if you want to go in the depth of these principles, which are really parts of you, that activate the parts of you. And you can also, of course, explore my website. In my bio, you can find it. You see, there is so much in which you can decide when you feel not so much in harmony with the life that you know in the depth of your heart that you deserve to live. It's not because it's not here, it's because you're not aware. And with my services, we can really discover when you, of course, book a call with me. You can join really a guidance call where we can really go more in the depth and understand which service really fits you in the moment where you are from awareness. Okay, so this is all about you transmuting ideas and concepts into being. This is not about to live the life of others or the concepts or a reflection of others. It's you really creating your own concept of life by questioning and then start to express it. And that's why it's important that you become aware, that you start to embody, that you maybe want to have that support and accountability. And you can all have here in this community if you are open to receive it. And of course, you can always show up here and grow in awareness, because this is what is going to give you the fulfillment and the meaning, which is of course a reflection of all your experience and eventually your results. So it was really a pleasure to be here with you. Subscribe if you didn't so far, like and share, and click the notification bell so that you always can be on top of when I come live or new news that I may want to share here on YouTube. And of course, Saturday I will be also again coming live, streaming a powerful subject that I want to talk. Is, to leave the words from seed to expression. It's very powerful. This life is really full of empowerment. Is really dedicated to you, and you may want to join me at 8 p.m. Central Europe time here on YouTube. Thank you so much for your precious time. We will see us next Tuesday at the same time, 3 p.m. with a new episode. So take care of you. God bless. See you very soon. And thank you.